Alejandro Burgos is a Spaniard who was born in the city of Valladolid, but now he's better known by his Russian name of Otes Alexander. For 10 years now, the Spaniard priest has been living in St. Petersburg. He actually asked to be transferred. The first option was to go to the country of Kazakhstan because of its lack of priests, but then things changed.
I offered to go to Kazakhstan, but in the end that didn't turn out. So I asked my bishop, what now? Where do I go? So we agreed that the next option was Russia.
Before starting this new chapter, he decided to first stop in Rome to receive a blessing from John Paul II. And just like that, his life changed. He left the sun of Spain behind and instead welcomed the snow of Russia.
I remember my first day there. I took the subway to go to the cathedral where I was going to meet the bishop. We bought a bottle of Coca-Cola, and during that short trip from the metro to the church, the Coke actually froze. It was minus 15 or 16 degrees, so we definitely weren't prepared for that.
Otes Alexander says there's no official data on the number of Catholics in Russia, but it's estimated that the number ranges from 600,000 to 1 million, so about 0.6% of the population.
The Russian government had its list of people that was keeping an eye on. First on the list were the Chechens and then the Catholics. It was a tense environment, and when you went there, the tension was noticeable.
The tension, though, was quite direct. In fact, his parish, St. John the Baptist, was confiscated by the government, and at one point it was used as the storage room.
When we first arrived, the parish was in a difficult situation. The church was built in 1811. The Soviets eventually confiscated it and turned it into a storage room for bikes. Then in 1984, when a reconstruction came about called the Perestroika, the church was made into a classical music concert hall, which was much better. In 1991, they slowly began to allow religious celebrations there. But then the government kicked the parish priest out and took the keys, so we had to fight a little to get them back.
Currently, Father Alexander is also the pastor of another church in Komi, a federal republic that's dependent on Russia. Progress is slow but real. Every year, less than a dozen people from that area convert to Catholicism.
There have been many, but I guess it all depends on how you see it. At least for the heart of a pastor, there are many, but not enough. It's a good way to actually see how an evangelization should be carried out effectively. About 10 people have converted per year, from people getting baptized to people converting from the Orthodox and Protestant church.
And there are many more priests like Father Alexander, who have left their home country to spread the message of the gospel in a non-Christian country. Instead of promoting the new evangelization, in a way, they find themselves teaching the first evangelization.